What's going on? I really feel like saying another video today. But yeah, technically, yes, it's kind of true. Another video. Part 2 of the coilover suspension replacement. So I don't think it'll be too long today. I mean, it's like, what, 8 o'clock in the afternoon, at night, something like that. So I'm assuming it will take me probably a few hours to get all the rear end in. And then we can, I guess, take it for a drive. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I'll probably take it for a drive tomorrow and add it into the video because it's dark. So it's not like you'll see much. But yeah, so I'm gonna get the car on the hoist because it's not here yet. It's on the other side. So I'll drive it on the hoist, or we can start getting, I guess, it all apart. Take the wheels off and get it all done. So that was probably one of the hardest times I've ever put this car on the hoist. Far out. Ripped off the bumper in the process. Nice.
Just great. Just exactly how I like it. Fucking broken. Shit.
I don't know what oh, yeah, nice. Oh, I hate these things. They piss me right off. Anyways, finally got enough room to get under there. So I'm gonna put these blocks in pretty much all the way around. So there's like these things here that I put them underneath. So hopefully they fit everywhere, but anyways. So we got the coilover still sitting in the back here. We'll get them all out, get them unboxed and unwrapped, and then we can, I mean, really the first job is to take these wheels off and just get the car off. That's what we'll do first, bloody hell. All right, so we've got the wheels off. Now the first step, oh, far out, mate. Basically, we need to get to roughly around this area because that's where the top of the strut is. So we're gonna have to, basically, we can go from the back. So drop the back seats down and try and slide around through there. That will be my first option because I really see taking this whole liner off. So we're gonna unbolt some of the clippings. So there's a couple here. I don't know, I think there's probably some up there. And then we can try and pull the liner back to get to the bolt, and then we'll see how we go. So I've managed to get through the back. You can just see in there, that's where the bolt is, the strut bolt. If you look closely at it, it's got like an Allen key thing on the top. So we need to grab that with either pliers or a tiny little spanner. And then use a ratchet spanner for the bolt, which is a 16 mil bolt. So I started with the socket, it didn't really work. So I need to use a spanner and, well, 2 spanners essentially, one can be smaller. So what I've done here, before we take the top out, is I've unbolted this here, which holds the little cradle, which holds the spring and the strut itself. And there's a bolt just look underneath there, which is also, I believe, a 17 mil. So I've undone both of those. So that's kind of just sitting there. Just need to finish unbolting it from the top. It should drop down. Just gotta be careful of the little sensor in the back there, which you can just see. Just so it doesn't rip off. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that first. So quick little update, got the spring out, got the shock out. Taking these out really isn't that hard. I'll just extremely stress that enough because, like, I've done E36, E46 suspension, and bloody hell, you need to put so much load to push it down and get the spring out. Whereas here, you take this off and it just bloody just goes down. And then there's no spring perch like the E36, E46 have, so they don't get stuck in there and you can't take them out, where you just bend it. You just bend it down, push it out, done. Because that top hat goes up the top, up through there. So that's really easy to get out. The most painful thing about this whole process so far has been the top of that and behind inside the interior. That was just a dick to get to. I was kind of being lazy and didn't really take out all of the interior, but you know, that's just how it is here. So I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap the new spring and strut. We'll go ahead and get that all unwrapped, and then we can start putting it all back in and then doing the other side. So I believe it's here somewhere. So that is one side. And now, again, they are labeled right, so that's not the right one. We'll get the spring. It's one of the springs. And then we should have the other strut. Yeah, so we've got the other strut. So now this one should say, wait, are they both right? I assume they're just both the same, to be honest, because it's not like they would have a difference. So we're just gonna pop them in anyways, who cares? Alrighty, so we've got the back assembly completely in. As you can tell, we've got the new spring adjusters, new strut with adjusters as well. I haven't completely bolted everything back in yet, so I'm just about to do the top. So you will have to reuse the rubber, the bushing that you get with your stock one. It will be on the top of that. It will be inside of this metal thing. So you do not use this metal thing because the hole is too small. I mean, you're welcome to if you want to drill it out, but the bushing that will come on your yellow crusty bushing thing will have a smaller diameter thread. Might see if I can grab it for you. So it will have something that looks like this. So that is too small for our new strut. So I've ripped it off, and I've found another bushing that will work. Another washer that will work, and then that will go in from the top like this, I believe, and then the nut will go on top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and go inside the car now and start bolting all that all in, because I've got it sitting up. So I've levered it up. So you can use a jack to push up the hub assembly so that the strut goes in. That's exactly what I've done. Once we get all of this stuff bolted in, that's when we can sort of start adjusting for height. But I'd rather get both sides done first, just at least in, and then we can measure the height and how we need to adjust them. So essentially everything's all bolted up now. I've tightened everything down, and it's pretty much time to put the wheels back on. So I thought while I was at it, I'm gonna put some new hubcaps in, or center caps, sorry. I got these given to me from one of my good mates. He was kind enough to pretty much just give them to me for free. I didn't even pay for them. So I popped the old ones out. Now I should have done this for the front. I didn't even think about it when I was doing it. I'm gonna put the new ones in, and then we're gonna chuck the wheels on, drop it to the ground, and then adjust and see how it is from there. I've lowered it a little bit already, so we'll see exactly the fitment. Hopefully it doesn't scrub on the guard, but we'll find out. So these are brand spanking new, beautiful and shiny. I've already popped this one out, and now these are pretty easy, so they should just go like that. No, I'm kidding. Oh, whole new tire. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Sweet. So I'm gonna lower the car down now a bit, so it's easier to put the tires on. But I reckon before I do that, I might just wire brush this a bit here, because I struggled to get this whole rim off the hub. So I'm gonna wire brush this, maybe scrape it down a bit so that the wheels actually a lot easier to get on. Otherwise, I'm gonna struggle for next time. Yeah, it rusts to the wheel, and then you bloody takes forever to get off. All right, so we have one side technically dialed in. Ooh. See, okay, so my plan is to make this car still drivable. I do not want the car, like the guard sitting here. It's just dumb. It looks good, but I still want to be able to really push it. That's as low as I really want to go. I do not want any lower. And I feel like there may be some rub on the back eventually. This side, for some reason, is sitting high. Now, I'm still going to lower this side a little bit more, but not as much as the other side, just because I'll be in the car. And I do not want it to be like sitting here, because that's just obnoxious. And it will rub the guard because I need to push them out. So I'm gonna jack up the car and just lower this one by maybe like a centimeter or so. just so it's not as low as the other side, but still drivable, because I'll be obviously 85 kilos more in there. I'm gonna jack it up again, lower it slightly more, and then from there we can finish up in the interior and finish up and just pack up and go for a test drive to McDonald's because I'm starving. Alrighty, well I'm pretty much done here. The back is sitting exactly how I like it. Not obnoxious, but good enough so it matches with the front. We'll see how it drives. I'm gonna go take it for a drive to McDonald's because I'm so hungry. But otherwise, it's looking freaking awesome. That side's like tiniest bit lower, but yeah, hopefully it all breaks in nicely. But yeah, we'll see how it drives. It is now the morning, and I'm just looking at exactly how it's sitting, and it's sitting just, honestly, just the way that I want it, because I think that's pretty neat, considering the front's just about even, it's not too low, and the rear here is about the same, if not slightly higher, to be honest. But otherwise, it's looking absolutely amazing, much better than what it was before. And I think it's time to go buy maybe some car care products, maybe some tire shine, because it needs a bit of a wax job. So I might take it into the car wash again and see if we can get some wax on it, because it's all pretty clean. The wheels just need a bit of more cleaning because I've been kicking them off. But I think for now it's a great success. Turned out amazing. Handle's amazing. I took it for a quick drive yesterday to McDonald's because I was so hungry, but it's yeah, it just doesn't rub on the back, which is exactly how I like it. So I think they tuck in just enough so they don't rub, but otherwise it's looking amazing. So much better than the stock, tell you that now. Hope you enjoyed part 2. That's pretty much me finished. Hopefully there'll be some more videos to come soon. I'm aiming to make more videos because I got the drone now, I've got this camera. So yeah, for now, take care, and I'll see you next time.